Okay, let's get this going. Welcome to the stream. Oh, one sec. Let me just sort that out a sec. Now, hopefully all the sound and visuals and everything are all coming through okay. I've done a few tests, but we'll see how we go. In a live environment, there's always something that comes up. So, yep, this is Sonic Jam. It's the first re-releases of the Mega Drive games to, well, something that's not the Mega Drive. Gonna try and get through all of them, really. So let's get going. Sorry, I'm still fussing over my settings. I think everything's looking okay. And start at the beginning. And I'm going to put a little twist on this. Yep, I'm going to have Spin Dash on because I want to showcase Sonic Jam's unique little traits. What's this extra game? Time, attack, and special stage. Okay. I bet Pariah 965 would love the time attack mode. Been enjoying his videos lately. And as the title suggests, we're going to be doing normal mode. So, yeah, let's get to it. So we're going to come across a few little differences in this release compared to the Mega Drive version in terms of some sound effects and certain timings of music. I'm going to try and do an all Emerald run, but I've gotten kind of accustomed to the coin system in Sonic Origins, so we'll see how we go. A little part of me kind of doesn't want to get all 7 emeralds in Sonic 2 because it still has that issue where if you jump in Sonic 2 using while you've got all 7 emeralds and you've got 50 rings, it just auto starts it, and that could be a bit of a detriment, a bit of a hindrance in some levels. And to be honest, I think the ending is probably a bit better on Sonic 2 without all the emeralds. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, however, well, we know how that plays out. Okay, emerald number 1, let's go. And if you can get 50 rings in these special stages, you get yourself continue, so I don't know, how confident am I feeling tonight? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Jesus. Oh, I hated that. Come on, come on. That's it. There we go. Emerald and continue. Not a bad way to start. There we go. Okay. That too. So for anyone curious, I am actually running this on original hardware. I've got a Model 2 Japanese Saturn. It's one of the white ones, and oh my god, I was so lucky. I went on eBay, I found one for £40. It was console only, but that's fine. But it was just in such good condition. Like, it was the least yellowed one I'd ever seen. So yeah, snatched that up, did the power supply mod so I can use it on a UK plug. And yeah, sorted out how to play games on it and everything, and well, hey, I even managed to find one of the retro bits white wireless controllers for it as well. A 2.4 gigahertz version. It is beautiful. I know, I'm taking my time quite a bit in this. Let's just get a move on. This is Sonic. And it's Green Hill Zone as well. The rest of the game can slow me down. Well, not entirely the rest of the game. Like, if you know your way around Spring Yard Zone, you can kind of get your way through a lot of stuff quicker than you think you can. Yeah, get back up there. Nope. Why did I just bother getting that extra bubble? Now, I have no idea if the spike glitch has been fixed on this, and I have no desire to test it right now. And there we go, Emerald number 2. Hey, Sam Ritchie, how's it going? Very clean capture. Ah, thank you. I've got it. Yep, I've got an RGB SCART cable for the Saturn, going into the GBSC, going into one of those Chinese upscalers, going into the capture cards, going into both the TV and monitor, and there's a ton of cables, and I'm so glad I can hide them. Okay, oh god, oh god. I do not feel confident with these special stages tonight, but I've got the first emerald so far, so I'm sure I can get the second. How are you lads doing anyway? Ooh, ah! Oh, that timing. Oh, I'm confident I can get that one. Fucking hell, man. Oh, God. There was a little difference there. The sound effects of the crumbling rocks there is different. Yeah, did you hear that? Oh, bollocks. Alright, let's see if I can get my act together. No Origins coins, exactly. I was saying that earlier. I was hoping to do an all emerald run, but without the Origins coins, it's a bit of a different beast. One little difference is I'm playing through this on normal difficulty, so I don't know if I know the layout well enough to notice any differences yet. I guess because Green Hill Zone is like the starting level and it's already kind of easy, it's... I don't know. Oh, one thing I really hate in the retro engine games is how you have to wait to be able to hit this guy. Oh, God. There we go. Screw you, Eggy. Sam relied on those coins. To be honest, I'd have probably relied on those coins as well. Between, like, what was it? Stage fright. God, I couldn't think of the word then. And, just, I'm not always consistent. Oh, bugger. Favourite Sonic voice actor? Jaleel White. Easily Jaleel White. Like, fully nostalgia, I won't lie, but, like, to me, that's the Sonic voice. Ugh, Marble Zone is so slow. Marble Zone is so fucking slow. Marble Zone is just so fucking slow. That's shit. Here's 2 coins across 44 special stages. You know what? That's fair play, dude. That's not bad, actually. I was half tempted to jokingly take the piss, but no, that's not bad. Junichi, Kanemaru, Sonic. I've not really listened to any of the international voices, but I keep meaning to check out Sonic X sometime. In Japanese, like, because, you know, obviously what 4Kids did to it. Oh, there's another little different sound effect. Hear that when it crashes. That one too. There's the... Whoop. Alright, let's see if I fail this one as well. Oh god, I hate this one. Oh. If you like Ryan, Jason, or Ben, you're like Junichi. Apologies if I got the pronunciation wrong. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, to be fair, actually, I do really. I mean, in all fairness, I've not really come across like a voice actor I dislike for Sonic. Oh, yeah. Come on. Ah! 34, I can't do maths. 1 has 6, CD is 7, 2 is 7, 3 is 14. Yeah, 34, yeah, that checks out. Two out of 6 emeralds. It's still possible I could get them. I'm just thinking I might have to get one of them in Labyrinth or Starlight though. This specific special stage is super broken in Mobile and Origins. Oh god, yeah, I remember. I think one of the things that Sonic 1 Forever implements is a fix for that, so that it has the original timings, because obviously the issue with the Retro Engine version is the rotation effects. If I'm not mistaken, the issue is that the frame rate is too high on the rotation effects on the Retro Engine version, and that's what causes it to just effectively rotate too fast. I don't know, like, because I think for the effect on the Mega Drive they had to, you know, sort of run it at a low frame rate, if I'm not mistaken. I'm mostly theorizing anyway. But, like, you know, I've done a bunch of port comparisons, and there's no one perfect port for, like, any game that's had, like, several versions. There's always going to be certain things that one offers that another doesn't. Like, for example, this version of Sonic Jam, having the normal and easy difficulties that we've not seen in any other version since. Am I the only person who thinks that Sonic isn't technically a good guy? He just has what he wants, it just happens that he likes nature. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, when I've heard people talk about the Japanese take on Sonic the Hedgehog's character, like, part of his whole deal is sort of a kind of mysticism, and there's not too much character to him, and so they don't exactly establish a morality, if I'm not mistaken. There's so many Sonic tubers who have done so many, like, sort of deep dives into the Sonic lore, but yeah, I don't know. I think Yeah, I think there is, like, some kind of precedent for the whole, you know, Sonic's thing being sort of, I guess, chaotic good, maybe? I don't know. I always used to run through easy mode when I was younger. I probably would have done the same thing too if I had a Saturn went back, like, back when I was younger. The last time I had a Saturn before now was probably around 2006, 2007. Back when I was like doing a retro collection then, and then sold a load of stuff off, and then several years later I was like, oh crap, why did I do that? Actually, to be fair, I just needed the money at the time, so, you know. But at the time as well, there weren't the sort of extra brand new aftermarket accessories that we have access to nowadays. If you know, you know. So, yeah. Oh, no, no. Bah, frick. Easy mode is trippy, it skips so many levels. So I was aiming for an all-emerald run, but like I said, I think I'm actively going to choose to not do that in Sonic 2, just because of the issue of Super Sonic being forced if you have over 50 rings if you have the emeralds. I don't think they introduced like a sort of separate super button in this version, or like a sort of double tap or anything. Like, as far as I know, we didn't really get that until the Retro Engine version, and even then I think that was like a later addition via patching as well. Not on Origins, I think Origins had it from the start, but I think on mobile it took a while for it to get it. So the bit coming up where the two kind of lava explosions kind of pop up, for years and years I only ever knew about this first one that's coming up here, but I had no idea about this guy here. The amount of time I could have saved all those years. Going to try for your Emerald Hill trick in Sonic 2. Which Emerald Hill trick was that again? Whoop. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I was finding that a bit precarious then. I don't know what's up with me tonight. My confidence with this game is like not what it usually is. Although smash that boss, so that's something. Using all 7-star posts to get Super 4 Chemical. No, I'm just gonna play through. I'm gonna not bother with the emeralds in Sonic 2. Just Super Sonic just is a pain in the arse. Like when it's forced on me. If it was optional, then I would go for Super Sonic. Like if it was an activate button, but I believe this is still like the Mega Drive version where it just activates when you jump. If I can get all 6 emeralds in Sonic 1, then great. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I want to at least get 7 so I can get Doomsday Zone. If I can get all 14, great. Well, the sound effects are a lot different than the original game. I know, right? It's so weird. Now I have no idea if stream delay. Yeah. That's the point. I've got the live chat on my video feed as well. Is the text clear enough on that? I think I need to expand the area to make the names a bit bigger, but Although sometimes I wonder if it's even worth having a live chat on there, because I realised earlier I could turn on YouTube's live chat replay, so I don't know. Also popped on a plugin earlier for OBS to do source recording, so while this is going, I've also got just the raw gameplay recording, at least I hope so anyway. I tested it earlier and it seemed to work, but again, live environments, you never know what gremlins are lurking. Oop. Gotta be careful of the crab. And then pop down this way. Alright, how am I gonna mess up this special stage? Am I the only one who thinks that CXE is actual potential? Am I crazy? I haven't really got an opinion on that. I've not really looked into the kind of creepypasta side of Sonic stuff. Aria recording review coming when? Well, so about that... Oh, the main reason I'm recording is because I've done port comparisons for Sonic 1 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It just makes sense to get number 2 done at some point. And, you know, now that I've actually... Like, before when I was doing the port comparisons, I was doing emulation for Sonic Jam, whereas now I've got a fresh, like, thing. Oh! I told you I'd mess this up. Ah, well. Got another to continue for when Labyrinth kicks my ass. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. God. Clip that for later when I'm crying. Ah! Oh. That'll do the trick. Maybe I'll be going to see if the new Satiator SD took. Oh, nice. Keep me posted. Hi. Yes, I do want to go up there, I think. Yep, that's it. That's it. I don't know why I was pressing 2 jump buttons at once then, as if that was going to make him jump higher. Don't know if you can hear the button clicks. Ooh. Well, I've racked up lives and continues, so... Oop. One nice thing as well about going through this compilation over Origins is no Sonic CD. Ooh, hot take. I know a couple of people who agree with me. This is making me feel like that Saru could be good, but the Steam Deck is free. That is true. I mean, this is a damn good piece of kit. I mean, not only does it act as a flash card, but it also does external memory, and it acts as a 4 meg RAM card. So, like, it's an all-in-one solution to everything you'd want to do on a Saturn. But yeah, Saturn emulation has come so far that you're yeah, you'll probably have a good time on your Steam Deck fine. Plus, you got one of those Bluetooth like retro bit controllers, ain't you? So, like, you just connect one of those, map that right, and then you're covered. I mean, assuming you wanted to play it in dock mode that way. That was one thing that was disappointing about the Ambinic RG Arc, but also kind of expected at the same time, was that, like, it can only emulate a few Saturn games well, and some just either won't boot, or they just don't, they're not really playable. But then at the same time, the chip it uses, it's called the Rock Chip RK3566, so it's a similar chip to the sort you'd find in like an Android device, like a phone or a tablet. That's the kind of chips they use for these retro handhelds. And yeah, at the release it was about a 90, no, I think it was about a £70 thing actually, about 70 quid. Depends on whether you got the Linux only version or the Linux and Android version, and yeah, it's for that price range you're not going to get good Saturn on emulation on a portable. It's just not possible. And I think if they'd have priced that thing at, like, you know, I'd say about £150 device is the sort of price range you want to be looking at for Saturn. I think the Retroid Pocket does it well, but then at the same time you haven't got that RG Arc form factor, that, you know, the six face buttons and that nice D-pad. Like, I really hope they take another stab at a device like that, but also add an analog stick in as well. That would be perfect, because then it would also cover N64 great. I don't ask for much. I really need to do a video talking about retro handhelds sometime. Like, there's so many projects I keep doing, but executive function is just such a pain. Ugh. Sonic CD is a 2D collectathon. Don't play it like Sonic 2. Yeah, I get that. I think I'm joking whenever I'm saying it's bad or that kind of thing, or whether I'm like that kind of thing, because that's you know, subjective. You know, it's not a game for me, and I can't get into the gameplay loop the way it wants me to. So, you know, it's just not a personal favourite. Like, it's popular, and there must be something a lot of people see in it, but it's just something I just can't grasp. I think it might be one of those deals where if it was released as a different, like, mascot, you know, like a different series or something, then maybe I might have been able to get my head around it. It's just that association with Sonic, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not into that style. Although I will give it credit for the fact I actually, like, I think the special effects on the special stages look cool, even though it's kind of a bit awkward to get the UFOs, or I've kind of got it down now. Because I played it enough times to try and give it a chance, and I've got those down. Soundtracks are both really good, whether the American or Japanese soundtracks. The intro and outro sequences are really cool. I like the idea of the time travel thing, but the problem is it gives them a really gargantuan task of having to basically design 4 versions of each of like the main 2 acts. Personally, if you want my recommendation, if you want a Sonic game that does the whole time travel gimmick, I really liked Sonic Time Twisted. I streamed that a few years ago, actually. The dude from Overbound popped in and said hi, so that was pretty cool. But I think he just calls himself Overbound, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that was cool. Hope to see his game pop up on Portmaster for retro handhelds. That'd be a neat thing to have on the RG Arc. Despite my disappointment in the Saturn emulation on that, like, I still get a lot of use out of it. It's nice for, like... I sound like I'm advertising it, Jesus Christ. I just like gushing about my toys, I guess. But yeah, no, with the whole retro handheld thing, Portmasters has just been such a cool thing, seeing PC games ported over. I just really hate the fact that Anbernic are, like, shipping their devices with Portmaster games on the SD card, because, like, it's not so bad when it's ROMs that of, like, old games. Like, it's a very different thing when it's things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge, like... And Portmaster, they don't condone that either. What they do is their download is a wrapper for the game, and then you just have to get your own game files off your PC version if you have it on Steam or, you know, another service like GOG or something. And that kind of practice annoys me, because that's the sort of thing that gets, you know, company lawyers involved, and then and then we lose certain things in the community. The thing is, they can ship them out like that because they have no bootleg laws where they domestically and internationally, no one's really going to crack down on them, so, you know. Alright, one thing I've been noticing is that they're starting to give an option to sell these things without an SD card included for a lower price, which tends to be preferable for me anyway, because a lot of the time the ones they ship with bad clone SD cards that are probably going to die in not very much time. Often the ROM collections they put on them are just messy. Sometimes they're international versions. Sometimes they're like badly ordered where they've got numbers next to them and stuff. I'm tired of hearing about Sonic Time Twisted being the better CD. I mean, they are different, I guess so, but I guess the way I'd say it is it's my preferred take on the time travel formula. Like, it's, you know, different strokes and all that. Also, damn, stream lag is quite mad tonight. I guess I did prioritize quality in the stream settings, so, you know. Ooh. You know what? Like, so this capture I'm getting from the Saturn, I spent only about £5 on the RGB cable for this thing, and like, look how good it looks. Saturn definitely has some of the best RGB output of like its era. My Mega Drive Mark II model, it's got the issue with the whole jail bar thing, and it's likely that it's got to be recapped, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to have to take all the capacitors off and recap them. And I was talking to a friend of mine who's like pretty skilled with electronics, and he was saying the thing is, you want to do them all, because like if one's gone, another one's probably going to go soon. And I was like, oh, you're right. I didn't want to hear that, but you're right. So that's something I need to sort out sometime. And the thing is, I've got to be careful because it's got a 60Hz switchless mod in there, so if there's anything that's delicately attached for that, you know. And yes, I know, where first world problems. Yeah, one game I just you know, thinking about Saturn because of this. I need to actually give some more time to Sonic Ultra Saturn at some point. Has anyone in chat been playing any games from Sage? Oh, goodness. Ah, there we go. I'm getting back in the swing of this. I could still possibly, I'm going to say possibly because I don't want to jinx myself, get this one sorted. Ah. And across we go. When I was a kid, this bit took me so long to figure out. And these levels were the cause of so many game overs. I think the first time my parents caught me swearing was because of this game. I got off lucky as well. I got off like really lightly for it as well. Like basically, I didn't get my whole console taken away from me for a week for that. It was just this game. So like the next game I fired up, I was just like, okay, just don't act up. In my opinion, CDA and Chaotix are the best art direction in the series. I love how they focus on the world of Sonic being built of geometric shapes. Oh, sorry, I got to pause for a second because I have a cat joining me, and I need to introduce my cat to you. Where's my webcam? She just climbed all over me, all over my shoulder. Oh, how is that bloody cable? What's the better as well? Once I get this plugged in, she's going to be like, alright, bye. That's a good girl, Pippi. Whoop. Say hello to Pippi. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the stream. So, cats are the ultimate distraction, aren't they? There we go. I'm still being climbed all over. Sometimes she'll just be on my back and shoulders like a Pikachu. As you can probably tell by the little cat in the corner, I've been a bit cat obsessed since we got our two little ones nearly a year ago now. Well, no, about 8 months ago. Oh god. What was over here again? I can't remember if it was something important or if I'm just wasting my time. Okay. I guess that can be helpful. I could have very easily lost all my rings then. Ah. Huh. Come on, Bubble. There we go. I remember the day I discovered I could run across those. I felt like I felt like such a hacker. Anyway, respond to my opinion on CD art direction. Oh yeah, sorry, I will do. Yeah, I don't know. I guess yeah. There's certain things I appreciate about them both. Like there's this kind of sort of, I guess, grunge, like almost grungy look of the mid-90s Sega that Chaotix brings out that I think was kind of neat. I dug the vibe of the soundtrack. CD-wise, yeah, like I say, the intro, the soundtrack, the look and vibe of yeah. I don't know what I'd consider the best, but like I can definitely see why you would choose them as your best. Ooh, there was a little frame dip there. Not a complaint, just an observation. Ooh. Okay. I can never remember if it's possible to destroy him. I think I've done it before. Alright, Starlight Zone next. I love Starlight Zone. Do I want that life? Yes, I want that life. Just because I can. Yeah, we're already in the later stages of Sonic 1. Not bad going. Well, 44 minutes, actually, that's probably quite slow, really, for me, but I'm chilling, I'm taking my time. Just, you know, vibing. God, I'm so 35. Okay. Can I get 50 rings? Okay, now can I keep the 50 rings? I can. Booyah! Webster, have you sorry, words. How's it going with your satiator? Oh god. I think this is the last one as well. Well, unless I don't get it, but come on, Terry, confidence. It's not there. Not there. Haha, there we go. I'm trying to think what other games as well I like this art direction of Sonic. Like, you know, the standout ones, I mean, like, a lot of them are quite alright. I guess if you're looking at fidelity, Unleashed is a very nice one. Controversially, I didn't hate the look of Sonic Lost World. It was just how it played I hated. And to be fair, I feel like the gameplay style in Sonic Lost World could have been really good, but it's just the level design just kind of ruined. Actually, no. To be honest, like that slow movement speed, unless you hold the run button, was just a bit daft. Like we're in the Like, if you're going to have incremental speed, we already have analog sticks. I thought that's what they were for. Yeah, Mario got that in 1996. Ah! Hey, probably shouldn't rag too much on my favourite franchise, eh? But nobody does that more than Sonic fans. Doesn't matter about the lack of rings, because I've got all the emeralds. Oh, and this version still has the thing where you can jump around afterwards. Just got to jump backwards at the right time. Act 3, let's go. Oh god. There we go. Up we go. Man, you know what? For a moment there, I was just thinking, oh, that was. It took me a little bit of sort of edging over to see that platform, and then I was just thinking, huh, I missed the widescreen a little bit of the new ones, but classic 4x3 feels good. Plus, at least it doesn't have the issue like the one website you pointed out in your video about the Aquatic Ruin Zone boss fight and stuff. I still don't get why they couldn't be consistent in those games when they modified some. I'm also surprised that none of the fan versions have covered that. Not that I'm complaining, because the work they put into what they put out is insane, and, you know, we should be respectful of that. I was just... It's not a demand, it's just kind of like a sort of, I'm surprised no one else has been sort of... Maybe it's harder than I realise. I haven't got a clue about programming. Ah, sugar. There we go. Oh! Oh, I gotta be careful now. Or I can just die. It feels unnatural for me to die on this. Oh no. It's gonna make me do this without rings now, isn't it? I'm in surreal, vibrant, dreamlike colours and focus on geometric shapes and patterns. I can get that. I dig that vibe. One thing I've been liking that out of the fan community is more and more of low polysonic. Yo, you see what I said? Yeah, dude, it's just I've got really bad stream delay. Man. Maybe I should stop trying to do that jump tactic. Or do it that way. Ah, man. What is up with me tonight? I'm definitely just off my game. I'd love to see a full Vaporwave 3D Classic Sonic game. Hell yes. I can't believe I just died 6 times. What is up with me tonight? It's like the races all over again. You remember that, Sam, when I couldn't fucking... Well, if you're back yet. When I just could not get myself started. I was like stuck on Marble Garden. It's like 3... Wow! Come on. Oh, this is embarrassment of the highest caliber. Oh man. It's because I'm getting impatient now. Like that. Dream Team should have been classic. Yeah, it also should have been on something other than bloody Apple devices. I know, I get how the exclusivity contract works, and Apple basically paid for the game to be made and everything, and... I'm just salty. Even though there's fair enough reasons. Wow. It's like I don't have any kind of hate moaner for Apple or anything like that, I just don't own any of their products. I kind of locked into the Android ecosystem years ago. I can't believe this. I'm gonna game over if I lose this time. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, man. And the thing is, I'm not even salty, I'm just kind of ashamed. I can't, but, like, this is the first time I've game overed in decades. What the fuck? Please don't send me back to Act 1. Okay, that's fine. That's embarrassing. Ugh, can someone give me a scapegoat? Oh, my cat's here. I'll blame her. Hey, Pippi. People say Sonic 1 has no speed outside Green Hill. Oh. Damn it. Sorry I'm being a bit quiet now, it's just, I'm just... I feel like someone's grandparent playing this. There we go. I cannot believe how many tries that took. What the hell, man? That is shameful. Maybe what it is I'm so used to having rings to cheese it with, and then after that first death, yeah, I just needed the rings again. I don't know. Well, now it's time for Scrap Brain Zone to kick my butt. Kick my big old booty. I did not want this route, I wanted the higher route, damn it. I do love this level theme. You know what, I'll be honest, I think Scrap Brain Zone is better than Mechanic Madness. Cool, that was lucky. The cycles were with me. Oh my god, the cycles are in my favour. Oh, I hope they stay that way. Okay, Act 1, not bad. Oh, goodness. Now, with Act 3 coming up, I'm just trying to remember the, you frick. I'm just trying to remember the quicker route. Come on, Terry, you gotta recalibrate yourself. That's it. Oop. There we go. So have you had a chance to play Dream Team then, OC, or did you have to live vicariously through streams like me? What's up here? Oh, invincibility. That would have been handy for this fucker. God, have such a foul mouth. I do apologise. I blame it on growing up in London. Alright, time for Labyrinth Act 4, final boss. And then we're on to Sonic 2. And Sonic had a very good transition to sequel. Oh, I want to go down this way. I think this is the optimal route. Oh, I think I might have fucked up by going down here though. We'll see. Let's get a bubble. Nothing up there. Okay, and through here, and... So, I've been looking online at the Sonic 3 movie day, and I'm wondering, like, it says it's coming out in December, and, like, my cinema's got it down about December 21st, which, I don't know, that's a weird date for a film, isn't it? Like, do people go see new blockbuster films at the cinema around Christmas? Unless it's just a placeholder date. Oh, you frigger. There we go. Come on, Terry. Get it together. Get it together. Nope. I'm gonna die here. Yep. Okay. I think I was on the wrong route anyway. I got knocked back then from something. I'm not taking the blame for that one. I'm chill, but I'm not taking the blame for that one. That was a bit mean. A bit naughty, I'd say. That one was on me. Come on, don't knock me back, don't knock me back! Oh. Alright, well now I need that thing to respawn, and if it doesn't, then... There we go. Okay, so I don't jump off it. Wow. Oh, skill issues, Terry. So many skill issues. Don't take that out of context. Alright, now I've got to stay on the upper path of this bit. And hopefully not die immediately. That's it, this way. Is this the way? Hell yeah, that's the way. Okay. Oh, interesting. So normal mode gave me some rings here. Maybe my calibration's off from the differences in normal mode. Like, I think some of the platform, I don't know. Maybe it's just all a load of cope. Okay. Still not listening, motherfucker. Oh, sugar buns. I was waiting for the moment I was going to make a silly mistake like that. So, okay, Terry, you'll be on Sonic 2 soon. Makes it sound like I don't enjoy Sonic 1. I do enjoy Sonic 1. Oh, there we go. That was a lucky one. Anyone else pre-orders Sonic X Shadow Generations? I'm not sure whether I'm going to stream at launch day or just like, you know, on my first playthrough, or, you know, just have it as a private thing first and then stream afterwards. I mean, I've streamed Generations itself in the past, but yeah, we'll see. So that's Sonic 1 done. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I just need to have a quick break. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Now we have Sonic 2. And what other options got to offer? Eh. And yeah, we'll go normal on this as well. See if we can spot any little differences. If you spot them in the chat, feel free to point them out. You know, I'm not going for emeralds, so I haven't got an extra emerald count to worry about. So it's only a minor. Extra emerald count. Like I've said before, I think it's a slight hindrance, but it's like one of those things that once you play the game enough, you don't really care about it. It's not a deal breaker, and to be honest, like I'm at the point nowadays where I can just play it with both Sonic and Tails. And yeah, it's a fair point that you only lose the rings that Tails collects when Tails gets hit. Maybe I should get that extra life just because of how I've been playing. I do like the 2-act structure of this zone. I feel like it gets us to a bit more diversity a bit quicker, you know. Obviously, this is a bit of a kind of facsimile of Green Hill Zone, but at the same time, I feel like it has enough new stuff in it to sort of stand out. I remember Sonic Fan Remix had its own version of Emerald Hill Zone, and it was quite an interesting take on it actually. And nowadays, seeing a different take on Green Hill Zone is refreshing after seeing all the different on Emerald Hill Zone was different after seeing all the Green Hill Zones. It's a shame that SEGA managed to make the fanbase collectively sick of Green Hill Zone. Okay. God, this song is pretty. I should be sick of Chemical Plant as well, just from how much it's overused, but you know what? To be fair as well with Green Hill Zone, I'm not really sick of that either. At least not the originals. Man, I can't get over how clear this signal looks from the Saturn as well. Okay. Let's see if I can remember my shortcuts for this one. First, let's skip all these steps here and pop into here. Make sure we can make this jump. Nope, too early on that one. I'll tell you what, one thing that's different on Sonic Mania, I don't know if it's different on the Retro Engine port, but might be, is the behaviour of those grabby wasp robot things. Because they are way harder in those. In these, I can just like destroy them, whereas in those, it's so hard to get them at just the right time. I don't know if it's different timings or different hitboxes or what, but yeah, there's something going on that version. I remember when I was younger being so annoyed that I just couldn't like run down that hill from the start of the level. Oh, that's new. Well, didn't mean to come down here, but I might as well get this life while I'm here. There we go. There is another shortcut, but sometimes I take this one. There's another one that kind of skips over all this, so you end up coming out somewhere around here. Now can I still cheese this boss? Hell yeah! One second, let me just... It's bugging me that cat's not centered to that bit there. There we go. And if you're curious why I have a cat there, well, I'm a cat person. I do love my dog as well, though. Maybe if I can add another model, I'll add a dog in there. Okay, over we go. Ooh, running through this. Get all the rings so we don't die. I knew that was going to get me. Oh, I forget how pretty these games are. Yeah, I definitely need to get another video out again soon. It's been so damn long since that preservation video. Just, you know, other things need taking care of sometimes. I don't know when I'm going to do that Sonic 2 port comparison. I was thinking about doing it next. But, I don't know, one idea I'm toying with is, like, there's a lot of discussion about price and value propositions when it comes to gaming off the back of the PS5 Pro announcement, and I don't know, I kind of wanted to just sort of do a bit of an overview. Wow. Oh, glitch. Yeah, an overview of like the different options in gaming at the moment, and I don't know, just sort of decide what could be considered a budget option. Like, personally, I think one of the best value propositions in gaming right now is the Series S. Although Game Pass going up in price kind of pushes that back a little bit. But still, like, you can get those on the used market for like £150 now. And you know they're just going to play like every new game for the next however many years. Well, every new multiplat anyway. And yeah, okay, they might not perform the best or anything like that, but you know, people outside the YouTube space don't really care about that. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the PS5 Pro. Like, I've got a standard PS5 and I don't feel any desire to upgrade. Will it find a market? Yes, I'm sure. It also very much shows the directions that Sony is going in long term when it comes to... Oh, shit, I just realised I've still got the HUD up on the other screen. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, had a few frame drops there. That was a bit awkward. Not moaning, not a deal breaker. Like, I imagine it was very difficult to port these games back then, like, considering how tied to the Mega Drive hardware these games were, and also having to go from the instant loading speed of cartridges to optical media as well. Yeah, there's challenges there. Yeah, they pulled it off. Yeah, you might get some imperfections here and there. I mean, to be fair, I think the original versions have frame drops, and like, yeah, did anyone complain back in the day? Like, you know, I'm one of those people that if I can play a game at 60 FPS, I will go for performance over fidelity, but like, that's, you know, that's about as far as it goes. You know, and things like, if it's... Sorry, I had to focus. Oh, goddamn. And if it's like one of those sort of games that's looking quite demanding, it has one of those impossible switch ports. Like, I respect those impossible switch ports. Is the cat your VTuber character? I just wanted a cute little mascot in the corner. There we go. Man, I am off my game tonight. But yeah, like, the way people get so worked up over like certain performance metrics in games, like they don't know how it used to be back in my day, back when, you know, there was PAL 50 Hertz to deal with and we had 25 FPS games. Something like 17.5 FPS for stuff like Ocarina of Time on the N64. But you know what? One of the factors I think might contribute to that as well is just how much better CRT screens were at handling like motion, and like you just didn't really feel and see it as much, I guess. Like, CRT screens are basically the vinyls of vinyl players of retro gaming, I'd say. But of course, I understand it's impractical to. Damn, I lost my train of thought there. Oh wait, I'm going backwards. I think I'd say of like the Mega Drive trilogy, I think this one's probably the prettiest. They all look good. You know what you know what I should stream sometime as well? The 8-bit, some of the 8-bit ones, like at least the good ones. That is. I've played Sonic Blast before, and once was enough. There we go. And I believe next we have Hilltop Zone. Like, I'd say Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favourite of the... Well, my favourite Sonic game overall, really, but... God damn, it's close for Sonic 2. And I think Sonic 2 looks better, and I think... When I think of Sonic, I think of the Sonic 2 aesthetic, but... I don't know, it's just the epic storytelling and some of the sort of real... sort of... I don't know, the tempo of, like, Flying Battery Zone's theme, like, that kind of vibe with the soundtrack. You know, if we're talking Sonic games that are up there, Adventure 1. I remember my brother was living with me for a bit, and he had a period of just like buying every system, and like he got the Dreamcast on launch, and he grabbed Sonic Adventure. I was just like, either you're suddenly into Sonic now, or you did this for me, in which case thank you very much, but either way I got to play it, and to be fair, he actually played it as well and enjoyed it too. And he helped me get through some of the bits I got stuck on, like the Adventure Hub. Like, it's so simple now when I look at it now, but just my dumb child brain just couldn't work out, you know, basic shit like that. Like, I think that's why when I was younger I went through a period of mainly going through fighting games, because like I'd never sort of get, I guess, lost or stuck. It's just always, you know, beat up the other person. Please nobody clip that. Alright. So, fun fact as well, if you use a capture device for Sonic 2 and he has a bubble shield, make sure that you are capturing at 60 FPS. Because if you capture at 30, he has a very weird kind of effect going on where it's like this kind of big sort of white circle with, if I remember correctly, was there a gradient on it? No, I doubt it, because I doubt the Mega Drive would be rendering that. It was some weird effect anyway, and like it sort of blanked out Sonic and went opaque. I realised that because my old Game Capture HD, if you captured at 1080p, it was 30 FPS, so I'd always have to switch at 720p for 60 for this game. This is a moment where I miss Tails' assist from the new releases. I'd be out of here by now. I've not noticed any kind of like hiccups or anything like that. on these runs, but then I think that might be down to the Saru. Yeah, the speed of loading from an SD card. Yeah, this collection is a neat little oddity if you're into Sonic. I'm not sure what the prices are like at the moment, but I can't imagine great. At one point I was looking to see... At one point I was looking at the Japanese version prices, and it's higher than the others, probably because people saw that box art and were like, gimme. I just love the whole style and vibe of like the Japanese, like, you know, cover art and like console styles and stuff of the Saturn era. Well, at least with the black ones that they sold in America and Europe, you don't really sort of get a yellowing issue. Like, I'm half tempted to get a cover for this bloody Saturn for when I'm not using it. Like, I'm sort of that paranoid just because I see so many of them go so yellow, but like, I make sure it's not exposed to sunlight. It's you know, it's not in a room where there's any smoking. So, fingers crossed. Same for the controller. One thing I'm not really keen on, so I've been seeing these, like, Saru Saturns on, like, some, like, websites that sell, like, you know, Chinese aftermarket products. And, like, they basically gutted Sega Saturns from, like, you know, removed disk drives and other bits and pieces, and it's, like, in this custom shell. I don't really like the look of the shell, to be honest. Like, it kind of, you know, it very much looks aftermarket. It doesn't look like a stock thing. There's a version with an LCD screen added, and that's an interesting kind of idea, but again, I just look at the design of the original, I'm just like, and there's only about 9 million of them out there. Well, probably less. It was like 9 million units sold, so God knows how many's out there now that haven't been like landfilled or like whatever. So yeah, and the thing as well is, like, so what I don't get about the way they market it is they're like, oh yeah, buy this, then use this with the Saru flash cart, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, why do you need to remove all of that functionality though to use a Saru? Like, the Saru basically is just plug and play anyway, so like, even if a system had a faulty disk drive, the Saru would still work on it anyway. You know, I guess it's a cool idea if there's a system in a really gross or messed up shell, like, you know, one that's really horribly discolored or even been slightly broken or something, and a disk drive doesn't work, but even then, I'd still prefer a better design. Like, there is someone actually working on some kind of mini Saturn like that, but again, just kind of the limited supply of Saturns out there, it does concern me. Like, I'm not convinced that it's just, like, recycled, you know, sort of parts-only Saturns. I might be wrong, but oh. That was a bit daft of me. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think my control was just disconnected. Let me see what I can do. That's not what I wanted, live. There we go. Right, I just had to unplug and replug in the wireless receiver. Oh, I hope that doesn't keep happening. Right. I was trying to get into the spin dash position, but I just kind of fumbled a bit. Whoop. Trying to swallow my posture as well. For a moment, what I was thinking was going on was that it kind of sort of acted like a scripted event for a moment in this version, and I was just like thinking, huh, that's unique, but guess not. I'm kind of glad though, because I hate that kind of thing, like when a game sort of stops you from being able to have any agency. There we go, another boss cheese with the one ring rule. Oil Ocean is up next. And is there any better controller out there for 2D games than the Saturn controller? I'd really love to get a Saturn 3D controller, but like they go for like 60 quid and I just can't justify that. Shame, because I saw a really good condition one that matches my console as well. I could just do sacrilege and use the Bluetooth receiver I've got with a with a Switch N64 controller, and then I've got a 6-button layout that way and a analog stick, but the internet would hunt me down. Oh no! Oh, I wanted to go the higher route. I wanted the high road, but I got the roll. I thought I got that low enough. Oh! My calibration is off tonight. So I've been speculating over what the set list is going to be like for Sonic Symphony next week. Looking forward to that. Ah, that was a nice little sequence. There we go. This is the half of the game that starts ramping things up, especially when you're a numpty like me. The thing with this is, so right now I'm playing this at a monitor, and so I'm getting to like see all of the visuals, the pixels, and everything up close. And god damn, it's just all so pretty. Some people say as well that apparently OLED screens, in terms of how they handle motion, are like very close to CRT level, but I'm just like, oh, OLED money though, that's not exactly, that's like luxury level, and that's something I can't really afford or justify. But like, I'm hoping in time when the technology becomes more affordable, as most things do, that'd be a cool thing to play retro games on, funnily enough. I mean, at the moment I use a HDR screen, and I think they look damn good on that. Even then, even if I start seeing affordable OLEDs, I'll probably be like, but I still have a working TV, so no. That said, how often do electronics go down in price these days? I mean, the PS5 is more expensive than it was at launch, which, that's a new precedent. People seen as well, the PS5 Slim/Pro disc drive has already got people scalping it. Yeah, I've got like one of the early PS5s where it was just like the disc drive built onto it, and I'm happy with that version. Even then, I feel like I probably could have just carried on my PS4 and been fine on that front, but eh. Actually, no. To be honest, Astrobot, holy crap! Like, I'm probably gonna be putting a lot of time into that tomorrow. I know I just only said Astrobot, like, I'm not going to start listing off a load of examples of other stuff. Although I will say it's nice as well that it's silent. Like, I had a PS4 Pro, it was quite loud. I got it professionally cleaned by someone who's comfortable sort of disassembling the whole thing and changing the thermal paste and stuff. I think it was like 50 quid, which, not bad. And I used, like a compressed air machine that I've got, but even still, on the demanding games, it would just, you just hear it constant. First world problems. I would say the PS4, in terms of its library, was probably one of my favourite systems. We really had it good last gen, I think. To be fair, we do still get a lot of really good games coming out. It's just that the main issue is that people that have upgraded to the newer systems are not getting much that's really pushing those systems and really exclusive to those systems, I guess, and that's just what's bugging people. But in terms of just gaming in general, I think we're in quite a good point in terms of the output, but in terms of the industry right now, obviously, all the layoffs and stuff, that's just horrible. So we're not in a good point in gaming in general, because, those people aren't at a good point. Sorry, that's a bit of a downer, I know, but I want to be respectful to the situation these people are in. It's been really good as well. It's been really good though to see, to see that indies have been doing so well and been getting so well received and everything. Yes, stuff like Pizza Tower being a hit. That game is really fun. Ooh. Ah. There's the Kinglet. And there's Cypher. And over we go. And over here. Don't know why I'm narrating such basic shit. Right, wait, and go, and go. Ah, sugar plums. Nope. I don't even know why that spring is there. Oh, you meanie. Oh, you vile mean thing, you. I don't know why I was getting so camped there. Oh. Oh. Well. I'm gonna go this way. There we go, what a jump. Oh. I'm very clumsy tonight. But it's fine. I'm not a speedrunner, I'm just here to have fun. Try not to swear too much. And at the moment I haven't got a cat distracting me, so I haven't got any excuses for utter failure. Oh, I think there's life down there. Oh, I thought I'd angled that correctly, but no. The thing is, sometimes I'll take what seem like, you know, dumb risks with these kind of games, but the thing is, I'm trying to get through them fast, and I know I'm failing at that. But the thing is, I want to improve at that aspect, and I know guys say this all the time, but usually I'm better. Yeah, but. Ooh, goodness. But yeah, and like, you know, I sort of try to play the way I want to, sort of, as I mean to go on. I mean, I probably could look up, like, better routes and, like, speedrun strats, but I'm not kind of that far in, you know? Like, if I was to try a speedrun game, like, it would just be very casual, and I would not expect to... Like, you know, it would take me quite a while to get to a point where sort of I'd want to showcase it, and like as a speed run. Like, cause yeah, those guys, it's like dedication. They get that timing down and everything, and they do like certain moves and stuff that, you know, the typical run you wouldn't see. The thing is, with enough repetition, I get a lot of stuff down. That sounds like bragging. It's not like that. Well, it applies to everyone, actually, to be fair. With enough practice and repetition, anyone gets everything down. That's obvious. Obviously, part of it is work smart, not, you know, as well as hard. But Don't know why I'm trying to talk like a freaking life coach. The only life advice I have is be nice and have a good time. Oh man, see those things are just harsh. Oh, oh, that made my stomach go. Actually made my stomach go. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh no. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't a spike thing there. I was about to say a spikes, but... Thank god that wasn't spikes there. There we go. Words, Terry. Remember them. Love the record scratch little sound in this tune as well. It's like, it's crazy. There were so many Mega Drive games that just like where, you know, the team just couldn't get the hang of the sound chip, and for whatever reason, whether they just didn't have the right resources or, you know, I don't know enough about sound production, so whatever. So, you know, I'm not going to sort of say, oh, they did a bad job, but there were a lot of games that didn't sort of make the most of the Mega Drive sound chip, and then you get the Sonic games and just banger after banger. Streets of Rage 1 and 2 as well. Some people like 3's soundtrack. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably like those tunes if it was on a different synth, if it was on different synths, maybe. Like if there was a Streets of Rage 3 CD. Ristar or Rystar, that was another good soundtrack as well. And the thing as well is, like, you know, there were some really good soundtracks on the Sega CD, but the melodies were not always as memorable as what you get on the old chip tunes. Probably because they had, like, more channels to work with, and so it's a bit less simplistic in some ways. Again, I have no formal musical education, I'm just a layman, so, you know. I've seen the frustration caused by people misusing terms like sound font before. And, like, you know, I get it. I get it. There's certain terms where I'm just like, no, it's not that, it's that. It's fair enough. Whoop. Boom, boom. This zone is very relaxing. If I had the emeralds, I'd be able to go supersonic now in Sky Chase. Not often I manage that. crazy. I'm near the end of this, so we're pretty much at the halfway point because, you know, 3 Knuckles is basically 2 games. Bom, 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 bom. Now I need to remember my shortcuts for this one, like... Ah. Can I get up there? Yes. There we go. Thank you, Sam, for that one. Oh! Oh, right. Okay, there we go. Oops. You know what? Because this is on normal difficulty, I wonder if I'll get any rings in the Death Egg. That'd be handy. Wonder if I'll be able to get the timing down right tonight for the Mecha Sonic boss fight. At least I believe I'm correct in thinking that I think I might have just forgotten a shortcut just now, but it's fine, I'll plod along. There we go. The trick of those weird skate things, whatever they are, that push you, is just let Sonic, like, get Sonic some momentum where he's running enough where he can just kind of let go of the controller, and then just kind of let him run onto it, and then the game will carry it to where you need to be with that gap. As much as I talked about Supersonic being a bit of a pain in the arse at certain points in the game, it would have been handy here. But it's fine. Oh, wow. Already. Oh, wow. Come on, Terry. Oh, wow. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Damn it. One? Nope. I was hoping there might be some invincibility down there. Oh, skill issues, Terry. Skill issues. Too many of them. See if I can try and leave that ring down there. Nope, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm a bit locked in right now. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I was wondering where the rocket effect was. Man, we caught up to a spaceship. Crazy. You know, a lot of people credit Sonic 3 and Knuckles with storytelling in Sonic, but Sonic 2, you know, got a few things going in that regard. Like with this scene, for instance. Yeah, that's cool. Oopsie. Alright, I can still make that one my bitch, although to be fair I would have died just then if it was normal Death Egg, so yeah, still. Well, original Death Egg, you know what I mean. Ooh. See, I'm taking more risks against this guy because rings. Probably stupid of me to do that. There we go. And this is the end. I mean, off the stream. Still got 3 Knuckles to do. Boom, 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 doo, doo. Okay, can I exit this? Nope, it's not going to let me exit, is it? That's fine. You know, I think this is a good point to kind of call it a night. A good halfway point. I feel like I'd be pushing myself a bit too much if I carried on with 3 Knuckles right now. So, thanks to everyone who joined me today. Webster, Richie Savage, Kiwi Fruits, OC. I like the pun. And yeah, just keep an eye on the community tab for when I'm next streaming, and I'll try and get another video out soon. And yeah.